Good day, good day, good day. How are you today? And welcome to the Dr. Jeff Experience. This is a special episode of the Dr. Jeff Experience because tonight we want to share with you an announcement, a major announcement. And according to campaign rules and regulations, this might be one of our last podcasts for a season. So we're going to have our people check on that. But tonight I want to share with you something very important. So go ahead and take this moment to invite some others, share this post tonight, share this link. We're on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube Live, and we're on LinkedIn Live. So you have three ways of tuning in with us. For someone who may not have Facebook, they can tune in through our YouTube page, and that's the Dr. Jeff Experience. They can tune in through LinkedIn, our LinkedIn page. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that YouTube page, share that so that you can share it with someone who may not be able to get on Facebook Live. Let me go ahead and get that and share that with you. And while I'm doing that, just want to thank everybody for being a part of what we've been doing. I want to thank you all for your participation. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure serving you and bringing in the high quality of guests that we've had on the show. We can't thank you enough. And I'm looking forward to sharing this information with you tonight. And there it is. So I put the YouTube link in the chat for you so that you can share it with some of your friends and family. So I'm going to wait until about 5 more minutes and I'll share it. Brother Mike, cousin Mike, what's going on? Get ready, man. Get ready, get ready. Get ready. Yeah, go ahead and share this link with some folks and we're going to get started. It's 7:03. I'm going to wait until about let's say 7:06. I'll give it 3 more minutes. Let me do some technical stuff here. I'm going to show our comments on stage. Yes, definitely. We definitely want to do that. Yes, sir. Are you Maryland Terps? Mike, your Terps are trying to do something this year. Trying to do something this year. So welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. One more minute, and we'll get started. Go ahead and share this link. Let somebody know. I'm going to go ahead and tag some folks. While we're here. Yeah, I'm going to tag some folks. Let them know that we're here. And have them tune in. This is a very, very important night tonight. We're going to make an announcement, and we want everyone to know what's going on. So, yeah, tonight we're going to make this announcement. And I want you to share it with your friends and your family. Let some folks know what's going on. Say, hey, Dr. Jeff Experience on tonight, and he's got something important that he wants to share. So, yeah. Okay. So we went on and shared it. All right, well, let's get right to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, greetings, my friends and neighbors. My name, as you know me, some of you who don't, my name is Reverend Dr. Jeff Fauntleroy, Sr., and I'm honored to stand before you today as a candidate for the United States Congress to represent Georgia's 13th district proudly, one of the most important and progressive districts in the state of Georgia. For too long, we've heard people ask, where are the leaders? Or say, we need more leaders. And the truth is, we, the people, must rise up and become the leaders we've been waiting for. Leadership is not just about titles or positions, it's about action. It's about guiding people toward common goals with integrity, courage, and vision. Real leadership provides direction, it fosters alignment, and inspires commitment for the benefit of all. Unfortunately, too often in Washington, leadership has been replaced by finger pointing, division, and name calling. We've seen both parties blame each other, and we've even witnessed dangerous rhetoric from those who say that if you don't believe what they believe, you are the enemy. This type of thinking has fueled violence, unrest, and even death among our fellow citizens. We must realize that anger generates anger, and the angrier a group of people gets, the greater the possibility that violence will erupt. The real enemy is not religion. The real enemy is anger itself, hostility, intolerance, separatism, extreme idealism, and prejudicial fear, be it secular, religious, or political. This must end. We must return to a spirit of civility, compassion, and common good. And what that means is calling on family members and friends to look out for one another, especially those showing signs of instability, violent tendencies, or dangerous obsessions with weapons. We must care enough to step in, report concerning behavior, and connect people to the help that they need. America is now involved in hypocritical policies when it comes to healthcare and scientific research. The National Institutes of Health reports that $5 billion in research funding has been cut leading up to June 30th, 2025. This is along with a 20% cut to health research as of May of 2025. The National Science Foundation in 2024 states that their budget was cut by 5%, which equates to about $9.6 billion. The Association of American Universities reported in July 2025 that the administration proposed cutting federal funding for all research by 22%. Because of these cuts in health and scientific research, we as a nation are forced to go against our America First agenda because we must now depend on China and other countries for that innovation. These type of decisions and interference with this nation's effort in developmental research for a better America and healthy America will further tear this nation apart. We've seen the cuts in Medicaid, Medicare, and let me tell you something. My wife and I say, have had the fortunate opportunity to care for my mother and her older sister. And it was the best of times and the worst of times. We've seen the both of them go from vibrant individuals who nurtured for our families to the point that they did not even know who we were. We had to fight tooth and nail for Medicaid, Medicare, and all kinds of medical insurance and health care, and it was just a mess. And we learned that my wife is a lifelong nurse. I've been involved in many things that gave me the opportunity to maneuver in the system. But even with that, both of us together, it was tough. I can't even imagine what it's like for a single parent or a single person caring for their mother or their father or both, or for a sick child having to maneuver through this healthcare system. I can tell you this: my life's work has been about building communities and not tearing them apart. As a police officer, I served with integrity. I mentored young people and coached youth sports. I've learned firsthand that we cannot arrest our way out of problems. It takes partnerships between law enforcement, families, schools, businesses, and faith institutions. As a matter of fact, my doctoral dissertation at Howard University School of Divinity was entitled The Importance of Community Partnerships, Law Enforcement, Faith Institutions, and Business and Community Working Together. As a faith leader, I emphasize the importance of a ministry that addresses the issues of justice, fairness, and community well being. I've worked on programs addressing criminal justice reform, civic engagement, environmental responsibility, and second chances for citizens returning to society post incarceration. Through it all, I've seen that when people come together, regardless of race, religion, or political affiliation, we can solve problems and lift up our communities. As my pastor at my former church, he was headstrong about making sure that our seniors and our congregation were cared for during COVID in 2020. And because of his leadership and the opportunity that I had to lead congregational care department at our church, we made sure that our seniors and our congregation, their needs were met and their problems were solved. We made sure that we delivered food to our seniors. My wife and I would get in the car and we would pile stuff up in our trunk and deliver it to the doorsteps of our seniors. We went to the places, pharmacies, to be able to pick up prescriptions for those seniors who could not get out. We did what we had to do to make sure that the needs were met and the problems were solved, not only with my leadership, but from the leadership of our pastor. Friends, now is the time not to sit on the sidelines. We cannot wait for someone else to step in and save us. We must save ourselves by supporting leaders who will fight for what is right, who will serve with transparency, honor, and accountability. I am stepping forward to be that kind of leader for Georgia's 13th district, and for this great nation. Together, we can restore civility, uphold honor, and ensure that government once again works for and with the people. I want you to know that just today, I've received several phone calls from hardworking Americans who are employed by the federal government. And they asked me, they said, Reverend, could you pray for us? Pray for my wife and I, pray for my family. And these folks, all they do is go to work. They're productive citizens, tax-paying citizens. They contribute to their communities. They go to work, do the best that they can. And because adults can't get along in Washington, because adults want to have agendas served that's pleasing to their ego rather than the good of the common man and woman, these folks are worried tonight that they're going to wake up to letters stating that they're going to be furloughed or even fired. People, we can do better than that. We deserve an America where people who work, pay their taxes, and contribute to this nation should be able to go to work knowing that they can retire when they want to. They can leave the workforce when they want to, not because of adults not being able to get along and having our country shut down. My name is Reverend Dr. Jeff Fauntleroy Sr., and I am running for United States Congress, serving the 13th District of Georgia. And with your support, together, we will lead with courage, unity, and purpose. I can't do this alone. I need your help. Your donation, no matter how small or large it is, will help. I don't want to be one of those ones who depends on PAC money or special interest groups. I need you, the citizens of this country, to help me get to Washington to serve not only the people of the District of 13 in Georgia, but this nation. I need you to go to my website, Dr. Jeff for Congress. It's up on the screen right now. Okay. I'll put it up on Facebook. I'll put it up on YouTube. I'll put it up on LinkedIn. But if you're watching this right now, you see here's the website, drjeffforcongress.com. And there's another, you can go to my Act Blue site and you can donate there. But we need your support. Unfortunately, we can't do this without funding. We need to get signs. We need to pay volunteers. We need to host get-togethers. But we want to make sure that we do this the right way. We don't want to be dependent upon special interest groups. We want to be dependent on the grassroots people, because that's who I've been, and that's who I want to serve. The grassroots people of America, the mom and pops, the young folks. We want to get young people back involved and give their trust back, put their trust back in government. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I know that we can. Together, I've seen it done. I've run campaigns in the past. I've been involved in campaigns since I was 7, 8 years old. I can remember being involved with Julian Bond Sr. I can remember Jesse Jackson campaigns. I can remember so many local, state, national campaigns that I played a part in. And now it's time. I want you to know that this is no overnight decision. I've prayed about this. I've thought about this. And I heard distinctly God tell me that God has prepared me for this moment. Everything that God has allowed me to do, the ups, the downs, the triumphs, the challenges, in all, it was about serving people. And now I know that this is a calling from God to take that type of service to Washington, D.C., to serve this nation and the people in District 13 for the state of Georgia. But I need your help. Again, here's my Act Blue website that you can donate $5, $10, $20. And let me say this, for those of you who have already donated, I can't thank you enough. I can't, from the bottom of my heart, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We can't do it without you. Here's our website you can go to. There's links. Don't think that just because you don't live in the state of Georgia that you can't be a part of the team. There's places on the website. Contact us, join the team, volunteer, put in your information, and someone from the campaign will get back to you. If not, I'll do it myself, because I want to know who you are and what it is that you can contribute, how you can contribute. And we want to take your ideas, because this is your campaign. I'm just your representative. This is your campaign. And together, we can get there. We can do this. I'm trusting God. I'm trusting you. I know that you want better. I know that you, like me, understand the importance of meeting needs and solving problems. So I want to be your representative for the state of Georgia District 13, in United States Congress, representing you in Washington, D.C. We can make this nation greater. We can make this nation better. But only way we can do it is together. Thank you. I want you to share this. I don't want to be on long tonight. I just wanted to share this announcement with you. It'll be up and running for a while, as long as social media allows it. Share it with somebody. I ask you for your prayers. I ask you for your support. If nothing else, just mention our name in your daily prayers. Take that $5 that you were going to take to Starbucks, $10 that you were going to play somewhere else, and go ahead and hit that donate button. Again, here's the website. Here's the Act Blue website that you can go to. And we greatly appreciate all that you contribute, all of your support, all of your sponsorship. And again, for those of you who have already donated, we thank you from the bottom of our heart. God bless you. Keep hope alive. Pray for me as I pray for you. Pray for our Senator Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, as they're in Washington right now, fighting for us, fighting for decent health care, fighting for this nation to stay open so that people are not furloughed and fired. We pray for all of our representatives. God bless you, and good night.